What up, YouTube? It's the Professor coming back at you with another video. Today we're gonna be talking about my motorcycle. I kind of showed it in my last video. If you didn't go see it, go back see it, because I was talking about my other toy, my 95 Impala SS. But let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, man, this is my 2006 Suzuki Hayabusa, man. Like I said, I kind of mentioned it the other day in my last video, but I didn't get into detail. I tried to, but YouTube was giving me some backlash on I was uploading the video too long or whatever YouTube was talking about, whatever. But anyway, before we get into it too deep, cold start. Alright, YouTube, we back, man. I had to find some better light so y'all can actually get the full effect of the 2006 Suzuki Hayabusa. It's a Gen 1. A little bit about the bike, man. When I first got the bike, it only had 9,000 miles on it. I got it from a guy, older guy, man. He wanted to sell it basically because he wasn't riding it, and it was just sitting in his garage collecting dust. So found somebody like me that wanted to take advantage of that, and somebody that was gonna ride the bike. I say ride the bike like I've been riding the hell out of it, but in all reality, I only put like 2,000 miles on the bike, and I had the bike for probably a good year and some change now, maybe 2 years now. I first got the bike, it was bone stock. Everything on it was bone stock, from the triple tree, from the rear swing arm, the paint job, everything on this bike was bone stock. So of course, I always wanted to have a motorcycle and get my motorcycle repainted. So, of course, what did I do? Got it repainted, man. I went with a gloss black with gold flake. If you know anything about me, man, you know that black is absolutely my favorite color. And I went with the gold so it could pop off of the top of that black. I changed the triple tree on it so I can lower it a little bit. I lowered it about maybe 1.25 inches in the front. If you can tell and see how low it actually sits. It sits a lot lower when I'm on it, but yeah, I lowered it about 1 inch in the back as well. I also stretched it out in the back. It's a 9-inch stretch. Swing arm extensions. I personally don't like swing arm extensions, but that's what I can afford at the time, so that's what I went with. Do I plan on stretching the bike a little bit more? Definitely. I want to go to a 14 over. It'll probably make the back wheel sit maybe the front of the back wheel at the back of the bike. But that's just me, man. This not no racing bike. This ain't no, track bike or nothing like that. But it is what it is. Oh, other thing about this swing arm, on these Gen 1 boosters, they have this bar. If you know anything about Gen 1 boosters, they have this bar right here. And the stock bar will only let you go out to about maybe right here. What I did was went to Home Depot, found a bar, so I can stretch it out to the full potential of these swing arm extensions. Because at first it was probably set at maybe half of the swing arm. It's probably like maybe 5 or 6 inches, and I didn't really like the look. It still looked stock to me, so I had to find this bar, drill some holes in it so we can move this brake caliper back, because on the Gen 1 boosters, the brake caliper is set by that bar. What else did I do? I changed out the rear sets to gold, the brake and the shift rear set. I had to change to gold. I had to change the rear passenger pegs to gold. All of the bolts for the BUSA fairings are gold. As you can see, I also changed over the brake and clutch lever to gold. I also took off my mirrors, man. I know they silver, but I couldn't find any in gold. I'm still looking to this day. I promise you they will be changed. But the reason I took my mirrors off is simple, man. I really don't use them. I don't use them at all. I mean, my head's always on the swivel, always looking out. I mean, that's the best ride if you ask me. Somebody's always watching what's going on around them, because at the drop of a dime, anything can happen, and you got to be able to get out. You got to be able to get out. But I personally don't like the mirrors that came on the bike, so that's why I took them off and went with mirror block off. But yeah, man, that's the bike, man. It's really not too much to talk about. Oh, the sprockets. Let me show y'all the sprockets real quick. So I also changed the sprockets, the rear sprocket and the front sprocket. I changed it out. Originally, OEM sprockets are set to 14 and 41, I believe, but on this bike it was set to 17, and I'm sorry, the original OEM is 17 and 41, but on this bike it was set at 17 and 40. I don't know why, I don't know what happened, but I changed them anyway. I dropped the front sprocket down 1 to 16 and went up 3 on the rear because I guess they were wrong. So anyway, it's 16 and 43 in the rear. Also, when it comes to this bike, man, we're gonna start going to a whole bunch of bike events, man. I'm also part of a bike club, Street Soldiers Pearland, based out of Houston, Texas, in Pearland. If you know anything about Houston, Pearland is right on the outside. I want to bring a different light to the biking community, because it's a lot of people out here that don't ride bikes, that don't know anything about the biking community, and they might look at it as a gang or whatever going on in their mind. But we're gonna bring a different light to it, man, because it's really about, well, personally speaking, on the bike club that I'm a part of now, it's more so about giving back to the community, taking care of our community, and showing love to other MCs that's having events. Or we just went to a memorial event for, I forgot the name of the bike club, but we went to a memorial event here in Pearland, so we had to go and show love to one of their bikers that went down, man. Please, man, if you see a biker riding near you, man, y'all be safe, man, and watch out for that biker, because anything can happen. We also just had a toy drive this past Saturday. I wasn't able to make it to the toy drive. I just got off of work. I was tired. I had a lot going on. It just wasn't happening. But I promise to you, we'll be making more events. We'll be making more events when it comes to the bike club or bike community, period, because that's just what I want to do. I want to shoot and show it in a different light, give it a different perception for people that might not know. Yeah, man. Anyway, that's all about this bike, man. We plan on doing some motor work to it, maybe. Again, this is not a race bike. This is just, you know, for me to enjoy myself, sit back, have fun, but don't get it twisted. She will get up and get out on you, and that's that. Anyway, YouTube, that's it for today, man. I just wanted to show you my bike, talk about future plans. Like I said, we might be doing some motor work to it. I don't really plan on repainting the bike, but if it come down to that, that's just what it's gonna be. Yeah, that just is what it is. I don't know if I really want to repaint it or not, because I like the color that it is now. I love the way those gold flakes hit off of that black in the sunlight. If you can see it, look at that, man. Look at that. I personally like it. But anyway, man, remember, like, comment, subscribe, share, and if you have any comments about the bike, please comment. Any criticism, leave it. I'll take it. I'll try to do better with editing my videos. Again, this is my second video, so we trying to do something new, man. Also, with the 95 Impala, if you didn't see it, go watch my last video. Talked a little bit about it, and we trying to get this channel popping, man. We trying to get it going, man. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you want to share, and that's that, man. I appreciate y'all watching my video, man. Look at that, man. Damn. Anyway, I appreciate y'all watching my video, man. I think I'm finna go for a little ride. Peace.